Hi, my name is Janet, and welcome to day 4 of 365 inspired yoga classes. And today we're going to start lying on our back in order to really feel the inspiration for practice today, which is your physical body. So as you lie on your mat, I want you to come to your back with your legs extended as wide as the mat or wider, and maybe your arms wider than the width of your mat. Your eyes can remain open, or if you feel more comfortable closing them, do so. The first thing I want you to notice is how you feel in your lower back and your hips. So this is an area of the body we can have some chronic discomfort, so let's let that go by bending your knees and placing your feet on the outer edges of the mat. Allow your knees to come together. Just notice how that feels in your body, and if that helps to alleviate any discomfort you're having, stay there. If not, let's extend the legs back out, and now close your eyes. So as you pause here, feel your body. Let's start with a brief body scan at the bottoms of your feet. Noticing any sensations you feel in the bottoms of your feet. Move to the tops of your feet, your toes, your ankles. Notice where your heels are resting against the floor. Observe your legs all the way up into the knees and into the hips. And just pause to notice any sensations that you feel there. Maybe there's no sensation at all, and that's okay as well. Move into the pelvic region and the hips. Pause to notice whatever you feel there. And then journey upward into the abdomen and the lower back. Notice your breath, and as you breathe, you'll feel a gentle rise and fall in the belly. Moving up into the middle back, the thoracic spine, and the abdomen, just above the navel. More action there with breath. Can you feel it? Move further up into the upper back and notice your chest, where your upper back is resting against the mat. Your shoulders. Journey down your arms both at the same time through the bicep tricep area into the elbows, into the forearms, and then bring your awareness to your hands. Sometimes when we guide our awareness, our mind's eye, to a part of our body, we start to feel a tingling or a heating up. Maybe you notice that as you are aware of your hands. Notice each of your fingers, the backs of your hands, the palms of your hands. And then journey back up the arms into the throat. Just focusing on the throat may make you want to swallow. Go ahead and swallow. And then move into the jaw and into the mouth. How is your tongue arranged in your mouth? Bring a smile to your lips. And then bring your awareness to your cheeks and your nose and your eyes and eyebrows. And to your forehead and the crown of your head. Back to your ears and all the way to the back of your head. Our practice today is focusing on the sensations in the body. Begin to open your eyes and wiggle your fingers and your toes. You feel that fun and playful movement? Gently rock your head from side to side. And then take your arms, stretch them overhead and your legs out toward the end of the mat, and just breathe in the full length of your body. Stay as you breathe out. One more big breath in. And as you breathe out, hug both knees into your heart space and give them a squeeze. Rock easy and gentle, side to side. And then place your feet back on the mat beneath your seat. Toe heel your feet to the outer edges of the mat. And then gently rock your knees side to side. Can you feel the loosening up in your hips? Noticing any sensations in your hips and your legs as you move the lower part of your body. Your hands can lie by your side, or you can place them on your tummy. And then come back to knees center, kind of stillness, right? And bring your feet together to touch. Allow your knees to fall open, big hip opener here. It might cause some discomfort. If there's pain, don't do it. If it feels good, stay with it and just breathe. Take your hands to the outside of your thighs and draw both knees up. And then hug both knees into your chest and into your heart. Rock a little side to side, feel it good. And then rock along the spine, kicking your feet over your head. Keep going, roll all the way up and come to a seated position. Crossing your legs, sit up nice and tall. Circle your arms overhead and lift your gaze to your palms, breathe in. And as you exhale, bring your hands back to your heart space. Do that again. Inhale, sweep your arms out wide, reach up, palms connect above you. Exhale your hands back to your heart space. Once more, breathe in, circle your arms high, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands come back to your heart space. This time, take your thumb knuckles, push them against your breastbone. Take your gaze and look down at your hands. And then close your eyes. And here, let's set an intention to appreciate our body today as we move, as we breathe, as we stretch. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, open your eyes and place your hands on your knees or your thighs. Take your right ear and drop it towards your right shoulder. Feel the stretch in the left side of your neck. Take your right hand and reach over your head and place it on the tip of the left ear and draw your right ear closer and closer to your right shoulder. If this is too intense for your body, release and don't do it. If it feels good, stay with it. Good. Let's take our right hand to the back of the head and turn the chin toward the right knee. Breathe in, and as you exhale, guide your chin down at an angle towards your right knee. Feel the stretch in the left side of your neck. A couple more breaths here. Feel your body breathing and stretching. Release your hand from behind your head. Let your head float up. Let your hand float down. Sitting up nice and tall, breathe in, and as you exhale, lower your left ear towards your left shoulder. Feel the stretch in the right side of your neck. Now add on. Take your left hand and reach up and over your head. Touch the tip of the right ear with your left fingertips. Breathe in, and as you exhale, guide your left ear closer to your left shoulder with ease. No pain. Just breathe. And you feel the stretch all through the right side of your neck and down into the shoulder. Good. Now take your left hand to the back of your head and turn your head towards your left knee. Breathe in, and as you exhale, lower your chin down at an angle. Just feeling the stretch now down the right side of your neck. Take a couple more breaths here. Feel your body. Be present. And then let your hand float up, head float up, and your left hand returns to your knee. Let's stretch out the shoulders. Take your arms out wide like the letter T. Identify your right hand and sweep it underneath the left. Give yourself a squeeze. Hug yourself. Appreciate yourself, your body exactly as it is, with all of its perfections and imperfections as well. And then take your lower right hand to the upper left elbow and send your left arm out. Relax your shoulders down from your ears. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, guide your left arm across your chest. Big stretch. Breathe in. As you exhale, turn your gaze to the left. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. On your inhale, unravel, head back to neutral, arms out wide like the letter T. Turn your thumbs down, reach your hands behind your back. If you can, clasp your fingers, weave them together. Send your knuckles toward the earth as you draw your shoulder blades closer together, and then lift your gaze up, stretching out the front of your neck. Move your jaw up and down. Swivel your jaw side to side. And then seal your lips and bring your head back to neutral, sweeping both arms once again out like the letter T. Now take your left arm underneath your right arm and give yourself a squeeze. Can you feel your hands hugging your body? Think something wonderful about yourself. Breathe it in and exhale. Now begin to extend the right arm out and take your left hand to the right elbow. Relax your shoulders down, sit up nice and tall. Inhale, and as you breathe out, guide your right arm to the left. Feel the stretch across your right shoulder. Breathe in, and as you exhale, turn your gaze to the right. Take a few breaths here, just feeling the stretch. Delicious, so good for your body. One more breath here. And then release. Your head comes back to neutral, arms out like the letter T. Turn your thumbs down, bring your hands behind your back and weave your fingers. Now, take a moment, pause. Notice which thumb, finger, etc. is on the top. Unlace your hands and put the other thumb on top, first finger, second finger, exactly. Now this feels a little weird. We have certain tendencies in our body for our grasp to be a certain way, or when we walk, which leg steps first. Let's take our fingertips and send them down your knuckles toward the earth. And now I ask you to drop your chin to your chest and feel the stretch in your upper back and your back of your neck. Watch the gentle rise and fall of your chest as you breathe. Let's take a good couple more breaths here. Good, and then release. And let's release the hands from behind your back and change positions into tabletop, coming onto your hands and knees. As you shift positions, look at your hands. Align your wrists, elbows, and shoulders, and spread your fingers out as far as you can. Press all 10 fingers into the mat. Good. Take your gaze between your arms, drop your chin toward your chest, look at your legs, send your knees beneath your hips, and let your feet disappear behind your thighs. From here, look back at the hands and claw at your mat. Feel the strength in your hands and in your arms. Good. And then once again, extend the fingers wide. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, lift your tail. As you exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. This is cat pose. Breathe in, drop the belly, look up, cow pose. Exhale, round it out to cat. A couple more rounds. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. One more time. Breathe in, cow. And breathe out to cat. On your inhale, come to a neutral spine. Take your right foot to the back of the mat with your toes curled under and push your right heel back. Big stretch. Shift forward and back a few times. Enjoy the stretch. Good. And then come back to tabletop. Let's take the left foot to the back of the mat. Toes curl under. Push your heel back. Stretch forward and back a few times. Big stretch. Excellent. Nice. Come back to tabletop position. And breathe in, sweep your right hand high. As you exhale, circle the right arm under the left. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach your right hand up. Exhale, right arm under left. Once more. Breathe in, reach your right hand high. And exhale, right arm under left. Come to resting on your right shoulder, right temple. Take your left hand, reach it forward. Take your left foot, send it back. Feel the stretch. Take a couple breaths here. Breathing. Good. Lower your left knee to the mat. Bring your left hand in front of your face and breathe in to reach your right hand high. Exhale back to tabletop. Second side. Here we go. Inhale, your left arm reaches high. Exhale, left arm under right. Let's do it again. Breathe in, sweep your left arm up. Exhale, circle it down and under. Last time. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, sweep the left arm under the right. Come to your left temple, left shoulder. Send your right hand forward. And your right foot to the back of the mat, stretching your right leg straight. Little bit of a stretch back there, loving it. Stay with it, couple more breaths. Good, now lower your right knee and place your right palm in front of your face. Breathe in to send your left hand high and exhale back to tabletop pose. Fantastic. Let's give our shoulders a nice stretch by walking our hands forward and then lowering our forehead down. This is called puppy pose. Big stretch for your shoulders. Take a couple more breaths here. Good. Now lift your gaze, bring your hands back, not quite under the shoulders, a little bit forward. Curl your toes under. up, downward facing dog as we breathe it out. Hips up and back, here we go. First down dog, but we stretched out the hamstrings, so stay steady there. Take your left palm to the center of the mat, take your right arm, reach under your body, and grab the left leg with your right hand. A little twist and a challenge in arm strength. Breathe in, breathe it out. Good, let's come back to down dog. Place your right hand toward the center of the mat and reach your left hand underneath your body, dropping your gaze underneath the right arm. Just breathe, big stretch, feel your body. One more big breath in, and exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Good. From downward facing dog, inhale, take your right leg, lift it up, and as you exhale, place your right foot between your thumbs. Help it forward as needed. Drop to your left knee. Take your right hand to the right thigh or knee and turn your shoulders to the right. And then breathe your right hand high. Big stretch. One more big breath in. And as you exhale, bring your right hand down. Let's take a little bit more of a stretch here, curling the back toes under for stability. And maybe take your right foot to the right just a little bit if you feel like you're going to struggle for balance. Take both arms, reach them high overhead. Press your hips forward, lift your gaze up, and take a little back bend here. Just keep breathing. If this is too much, choose to opt out or keep your hands on the mat. That's okay too. One more big breath in and breathe out. Place your hands to the mat. Half monkey god stretch. We're going to pull the hips back, straighten the right leg, walk your hands back, and stretch down over your right leg. Take a few breaths here. Whew, good. Lift your gaze and start to shift forward. We're going to pick up that back left knee and take it all the way up to full crescent lunge. Really good. Stay with me. Stay strong. Keep breathing. Feel the strength. Tuck your pelvis under. Straighten the back leg. Back left heel is lifted. Right knee over right ankle. Breathe in, and as you exhale, lower your left hand down to the mat on the inside of the right foot and reach your right hand high. Awesome. Take another big breath in here, and as you breathe out, place your right hand inside the right foot and toe heel your right foot to the outer right corner of the mat. Lower down to your left knee. Big stretch here as you shift forward. One more layer if you want to try is to come down to your forearms. You can see I have some blocks nearby. If you want to put blocks into your practice, they can go underneath your hands, underneath your forearms. Just enjoy the stretch. Feel your body stretching. Can you feel the front of your left hip stretching? Woo! Oh yeah. And stay on the left knee, but come back up onto the palms. We'll take one more stretch in this position. Take your right hand, reach it forward, and then as you exhale, circle it down and back. And stay exactly as you are, or add a little extra stretch by bending the left knee and reaching your right hand back for your left foot. This is called Twisted Monkey. Take another big breath in here, stay as you breathe out, and then start to release your hands back to the mat. Your left foot comes back. We're going to pick up the back left knee and step back to down dog. Let's take that entire sequence of stretches on the second side. So you're going to take your left leg, lift it up, and as you breathe out, bring the left foot between your palms, bring it forward as much as you need to. Please drop down to your right knee and take your left hand to the left thigh and begin to twist your shoulders to the left. One more layer, reach your left hand high. Just stay with the twist, breathing it. And then lower your left hand down. You can toe heel the left foot to the left for help with balance, and curling the back toes under might help as well. We're going to rise all the way up and reach the arms high. Start to press your hips forward, lift your gaze up, and take a little backward bend here. Big stretch, feeling it, breathe it. Feel your body stretching. Good. One more big breath in, and as you breathe out, bring your hands to the mat and straighten the front leg as you pull your hips back. Flex your left toes towards your nose and stretch down over the left leg. Half monkey god stretch. Big stretch for your left hamstring. Stay with it. Good. Now lift your gaze, shifting forward, planting the palms. Let's pick up the back knee. And here we go, full crescent lunge. Bring it all the way up. Back leg is strong and straight. Left knee is bent. Back heel is lifted. Square your shoulders with the front of your mat. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, lower just your right hand down to the inside of the left foot. Maybe take your gaze up to the left, revolved crescent lunge. Stay with it. Feeling the stretch, really good. One more big breath in, And as you exhale, lower your left hand inside the left foot, toe heel your left foot to the outer left corner of the mat, and drop down to your right knee. Stay exactly as you are, or lower down to your forearms. Feeling the stretch, hopefully in the front of your right hip. Keep breathing here. Nice. Stay on the back knee, but come up onto your palms. Take your left hand, circle it forward, breathe in, and as you exhale, take it down and back. You could stay here, or grab a hold of the left foot with your right hand, maybe even looking up and to the left. Take a few breaths here, enjoy the stretch. Amazing. Let's release, hands to the mat. Pick up the back knee with the right toes curled under, step back to downward facing dog. Good, from downward facing dog, let's walk our hands to meet our feet at the back of the mat. Take your feet and separate them to the outer edges of the mat and drop your hips down into a froggy squat, Malasana squat. As your hips drop low, bring your hands to heart center and use your elbows to push the knees wide as you try to sit up nice and tall. Big hip opening stretch. Good. Excellent. And then release your hands to the mat. Send your hips up high and bring your feet together to touch. Soften your knees and round all the way upright to standing. Once you come up, circle your arms high overhead, bring your palms to touch above you, and breathe out to bring your hands down to your heart space. Gaze down over your fingertips or close your eyes. Feel your feet on the mat. Lift your 10 toes up off the mat, spread them out, and send them back down. Feel the weight as it moves forward and back a little bit. And remember our inspiration for today is to appreciate our body. Feel your body. And then open your eyes. Moving into tree balance pose, shift onto your left foot and turn your right foot out. Place it against your calf or your inner thigh. Find the perfect spot for you. Stay as you are, feeling the pressure of the right foot against the left thigh and the left thigh pushing back. Maybe the hands stay at heart center or extending your arms out in any way that feels just right for you. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, start to release. Right foot returns to the earth, hands back to heart center. Second side, right foot is the foundation, left foot turns out, and slide it into place, above or below the knee. Press into the inner right thigh with your left foot and press back with your right leg. That way the foundation feels strong. You feel that power in your body? Good. And then maybe your hands come to heart center, or if you grew some branches, lift your arms high. Find symmetry in both trees. Feel your breath flowing. Feel your body is so strong. And then slowly release. Your foot returns to the floor. Breathe both arms high overhead. And as you exhale, bow forward. And as you bow forward at the back of your mat, bring your hands down to the mat and walk your hands forward to the top of the mat. Come into a plank pose on or off the knees, your choice, and lower all the way down to your tummy. Your hands are in the perfect place for Cobra Pose. The tops of your feet are flat on the mat and your kneecaps start to lift. So for Cobra, you're going to inhale to lift your head up and your heart up. And maybe today you feel like lifting your hands up. Lift just a little higher. Feel your back muscles. Aren't they great? They're nice and tight and strong. One more breath in, lift higher. And as you exhale, lower your right cheek on the mat, looking to the left, and rest your arms right there by your side. Good. Let's take this a little bit higher with a posture called seal posture. Your hands come next to your chest. If you're really flexing, chin on the mat. If you're tight in back bends, move your hands forward of your shoulders, or about even with your shoulders. Bring the hands as wide as the width of your mat, and separate your feet as wide as the width of the mat, with the toes out and the heels in. As you breathe in, begin to press into the mat and lift as high as you can. Keep your pelvis on the mat as you lift up, roll your shoulders down and back, lift your gaze up. Let's take a couple more breaths here. Feeling strong, feeling flexy. If you're feeling really flexible today and you want to add another layer, bend your knees, bring your toes to touch, and lift your gaze. Toes come toward the top of the head. And then let it all go, relaxing. Now your left temple on the mat and your arms surrender by your side. And just pause and breathe. Let's press into the mat and push into tabletop position. And release the back with a few cow-cat stretches. Breathe in, drop your belly, lift your gaze. And breathe out to round the spine, chin to chest. Again, inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. And breathe out to round the spine. One more time, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Breathe into a neutral tabletop position and exhale to downward facing dog. This will be our last downward facing dog of our practice today, so really feel it. Can you feel the stretch in the back of your legs? Can you feel the strength in your arms? Can you feel your hands spread fingers wide on the mat? Notice how your head just hangs heavy. Inhale, look forward and breathe out to step to forward fold at the top of the mat. So you're seated on the mat with your heels out in front of you, flesh pulled back. Breathe in to lift up and exhale, fold forward. So as we examine this posture, really feeling the stretch in the back of our legs. Ooh, such a good counter stretch from that big seal back bend. And then begin to rise up. Place your feet on the mat beneath your seat and lower to your back. And once you come all the way down, hug both knees into your heart, rocking a little bit side to side. Let's take this into a twist by releasing the left leg down and keeping the right knee in. Breathe in. And as you exhale, guide your right leg to the left. Turn your gaze to the right and reach out to the right. Just breathe. Now slowly unravel your twist and draw both knees back into your heart. Give your body a little squeeze. Change sides, release your right leg down. Keep your left knee pulled in, breathe in. And as you exhale, guide your left leg across your body to the right. Turn your gaze to the left. Just breathe. Feel your body twisting and stretching. One more breath here. And then slowly unravel your twist and draw your knees in for a squeeze. Reach between your legs and grab your feet. Push your tail down for happy baby and rock playfully side to side. Notice how your body feels. I hope it feels a nice, stretchy, easy, relaxed feeling so that you can surrender into Shavasana. Let go of your feet, hug your knees in. Breathe in, draw your forehead up to your knees, and as you breathe out, relax into Shavasana, relaxation posture. And feel your body relaxing, your feet relax, your legs relax. Your pelvic region, your lower back, your middle back, and your upper back, all relaxed. Your arms are relaxed, your hands feel relaxed. Maybe swallow and notice how the muscles in your neck can relax. Feel a smile on your face as the muscles in your face soften. Your eyes are heavy in their sockets and your tongue is relaxed in your mouth. Let your forehead relax, the crown of your head. Completely relax and let go. When we relax into Shavasana, we soak up all the benefits of the work we've done, the physical postures to stretch our body and strengthen today. And as you continue to relax, I'd like to share some inspiration. One of the first teachers to bring yoga to America is B.K.S. Iyengar. He wrote several books to help us understand the teachings of yoga. And in his book, Light on Yoga, he is quoted as saying, "The body is your temple. Keep it pure and clean for the soul to reside in. Gently begin to wake up your temple by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Take a good morning stretch and feel your body from your fingertips to your toes. And as you breathe out, draw your knees into your heart space and give yourself a little squeeze. And from this little loving embrace, roll onto your side body, right or left, whatever feels good in your body today. And then press upright to seated on your mat, bringing your hands to prayer position in front of your heart, and either gazing down at your fingertips or closing your eyes. Coming back to this place where we set an intention in the beginning of our practice to honor our body today. Take a moment in gratitude for your physical body exactly as it is, with all of its perfections and imperfections as well. And then draw your hands up to the third eye, the space between your eyebrows. What an honor to guide your body through its beautiful practice today. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you for joining me for 365 inspired yoga classes. Please leave comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And share your practice with your friends. Thank you.